Okay, ladies, gentlemen and ladies, this one's going to be a little short. Right now, we got Al Green singing in the background. Let's stay together! And we're going to let Al stay together. We're going to let Marvin Gaye stay together. We're going to let Teddy Pendergrass turn off the lights. And what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm looking for is to tell y'all about the infant estate. Now, I'm loading up 3 videos. We got Agenda 21, and I really think that you will learn something from that video. Okay, it's uploading now as I speak. This is the 2nd of November, 10:59 p.m. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Then we have this video. The facts as they stand. The Triflers. I gotta do that backwards. That's that E. It's wrong spot. E go there. Triflers. And the King speaks. That's right. I asked the King to come talk to y'all. And the King speaks. Got me? Alright. And I must give you a warning. That right there, the King speaks. Some people will say that's not appropriate. I assure you that it is more appropriate than anything else because it's admirable. Now, there are some people out there deciding they want to talk about a brother. They want to criticize the information I'm giving y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not done anything other than provide information. Let me show you some of the information I provided. Okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. This is a video I was doing 2 days ago. Well, October 30th. Okay? Now I want you to pay attention.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
But the computer shut off.
Ladies
So
and gentlemen.
it's going to hop, skip, and jump.
Ratification infant buyer.
See?
Majority. It just keep paying the disaffirmment. They keep saying the same thing in all
ladies
these
and gentlemen,
cases. Remember, the
let me
other
get
one
rid of
was,
the voice.
Okay.
Okay. Let me show you what I did in this video. Because the triflers, that's right, I call them triflers. Because they trifling, no good, dirty. Anyway, you see, I'm showing you the information. But because that video took me an hour to do, see, the computer shut off while it was processing. I did a repair, but it's not, you're not able to keep up with the words because it's missing so many words, so you won't get it. But as I told y'all, I provide you the case law. I'm not just sitting up here taking up my time. Tell him, my boy Marvin. I'm not just sitting up here twiddling my thumbs. I'm trying to provide y'all with information. Okay? Look at this. Throughout the whole video, that's what I'm doing. Showing you where I'm getting my information from. But I got the trifling, low down, dirty, underhanded, backstabbing, individuals trying to talk about me. And I've done nothing to these people, but they want to make it personal. And they with the wrong person. So I'm just going to ask them to stop. Because when it comes to this knowledge stuff, you're not my enemy. I'm not fighting you. See, that's the problem with us. We're always fighting each other instead of coming together and fighting for a common cause. That's why we're so divided now. That's why we're so trifling. That's what I said. We. I'm including myself. Trifling. Deceiving. Deceitful. Conniving. Scandalous. Scandalous. Talking about you and me. Marvelous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stop. What the? I don't know what this. Oh, okay, I know what this is. I was trying to figure out how to put money on Francis's book, and they had me waiting while this video was going for over an hour. saying I was number 3 in the queue, then number 4 in the queue, then going back to number 3 in the queue, then going to number 2 in the queue, and it stayed on number 1, that I was 1 in the queue, for 40 minutes. Yeah, that's what this video was about. Is me talking to you guys about Frances and how she ended up in the situation she's in. Many people didn't realize that Frances is in her 70s. So just imagine your mother or father in their 70s being put in jail. This is her address. I just want, again, you guys to call her and let her know that you care. And you don't have to use Securus.com. That's the company that handles their commissary. You don't need to use them. You can send it directly to the prison if you want to send her a donation. Okay? I promise you she'll appreciate it. I promise you. And you'll take some of the pressure off of her husband who is on Social Security. Okay? And again, he is struggling, dealing with what's going on, what they're doing to her, and all of the negative things that are happening as a result. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have to take responsibility for our actions. But I promise you, Frances is not in jail because she did something wrong. She's in there because somebody was greedy. She's in there because somebody thought that they knew what they were doing. So let me explain who that somebody is. That's Ron. I've already told you. Ron West, the so-called CEO of the former Legal Redress Commission. Like I said, I'm going to dismantle my own company, the company I started. Wasn't going to do it at first. But I sat up here today realizing what Frances is going through because I've been through what she's going through. Nah. And I asked the commissions to step up and act like they had a sack on them. That's right, I said a sack. Some huevos. Some cojones. And they sat up there and pretended that they were interested in correction. But I see that their noses are brown, green, slimed, and whatever other stuff comes out of the rear end of a person when they need to release something. That's what I see their noses are full of. They've been riding that idiot's jock so hard. That's why he put them there. That's why he chose them. Because he needed people he could manipulate and control. Yes, I'm talking about Ron West, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about this idiot who keeps trying to play people, like I told you all before. He wanted access to you all, and he wanted to use me, my reputation, for being honest, to rip you all off. This man is charging people $50 a month. For what? And making it so if they're part of the so-called debt discharge class, that they have to get the files from the internet. Legal Redress Commission was never supposed to be running like that. Put documents up online and use that as a lure to bring people to the site. Go back and look at the Legal Redress Commission and notice how all the documents were put up there for free. Go back and look. Look at all the PDF files that was on there. Look at the files that I have on 4Share. I'm not charging you guys a dime for anything. It was never supposed to be like that. You all heard me say information is free. But that's what's going on. Somebody's trying to pimp you. $7,000. What the is somebody paying him $7,000 for? I'm sorry. Teddy, I'm sorry. See, look, I got Teddy crying. Alright, let me get back to this video. And I have to get back to this video because this video is important. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, in the 3 videos I'm putting up here, what I have done is I have put a link for Daegu. Now, I done explained to some of y'all what Daegu is. This is Daegu. Okay, I am trying to put, and we're at 616.7 kilobytes, but I'm trying to put several gigabytes online to save my files. And by clicking on that link that I left here, you guys are going to give me, if you'd like to click on the link and use that link. Daegu is free. With Daegu, you get 100 gigabytes of free cloud space for storage. It's not a sharing site. I'm going to use, dang it, I forgot the name of the other one. Hold on, I think no, it's not this one. That's the other web browser. Give me a second. Let me pull up my screen here. See if I got it here. Let me see. There's another another company that does storage. And I had it set up, but I don't feel like going through all my stuff, y'all. So let's just say there's another free service that does storage, and you can trade files back and forth, and that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the software I'm going to use. Okay? So that not only can I put things up there that you can download, where you can access certain programs, but I'll also be putting the PDFs up there, so you can have access to that as well. Okay? Zuckerberg, 3.7 billion in 2 hours. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. It comes and it goes. Anyway. I don't think the other site is up here. And so that's the problem. People. Some people have been arguing with me about Rule 220. This rule applies to what? Can anybody tell me what this rule applies to? What's it talking about? Somebody has said that the Register of Titles is authorized to receive for registration memorials of outstanding certificates of title and official birth certificate pertaining to the registered owner in said certificate of title, showing the date of birth of said registered owner. They're saying that this certificate of title, and pay attention, certificate of title and official birth certificate, they're saying that this pertains to land. Interesting. Woosah. Ladies and gentlemen, notice this. Stating that the party named in said birth certificate is the same party as one of the owners named in said certificate of title. A birth certificate is a certificate of title. That's why registration is birth certificates. We're not talking about, well, technically we're talking about land. In America's jurisprudence, we have the case law in America's jurisprudence to prove that you are land. Okay? But people want to nitpick and talk about this and claim that it's talking about something else. So let's do this. A birth certificate is a certificate of title of ownership. Remember, certificate means ownership of title. That's why you get a certificate of title for automobile. An automobile is not land. You get me? Follow me? You feel me? Then some people are saying, well, you can't apply that law in California. I've already showed you the California law. So does that mean that people from other states can register their certificates of live birth in California? Of course it does. Because it doesn't limit it to California. Remember, we're working and operating on the good faith and credit issue. Alright, so let me tell you what we're going to do. Like I told you, we're going to be setting up the Nevis Foundation. Nevis Foundation as a protectant for those of you who would like to utilize our services to help protect you and your assets and your securities. Then we're going to be filing paperwork. Now, sorry, because we kept the price down on all the rest, I need to let you know. Will be those of you who've already gone through the process. The only thing that you're going to need to do is take care of your DBA. You will get a notice from me in the mail telling you exactly what you need to do and where to go. Okay? And then we'll also be explaining to you why that works, how that works, when that works, where that works, why that works. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to be doing, after copyrighting your name, we're going to copyright your signature. That's right. Make you the king of that signature. Make you the king of that name. We have had it demonstrated. We have had it tested. And it works. Not some of the time, but all the time. The majority of the time. I can't say all the time because you know there are going to be some exceptions to somebody's rule. Got me? Yeah, I thought you would. All right, it's 11:14. I can't keep going on. I told you all that the birth certificate issue was a lot less than it should be, and the company has decided to help assume some of the loss. Not a lot of it, just some of it, okay? Most of it falls back on me. And it's caused me a great deal of stress, so woosah. So I just want to let you know that those of you who've already sent yours in, and those of you whose certificates reach us by Monday of next week, this is the 2nd, okay? So Monday would be the 7th? Yes, Monday the 7th of November. 7th of November, the price for the birth certificates will now go up to $550. Sorry, I cannot correct that price. We've done the numbers. And this will still include being registered in the trust and us doing the DBA and having things certified. Okay? We will help secure your assets. Again, those of you who in the future your mortgages will be placed in the trust, only 10% of that will be leaned over to the commission of SATCOM. The reason why that is because we're going to have a vested interest in it in order to secure it properly. Sorry, following the advice of lawyers. Now you don't have to go with us, but as I've already shown you, I'm not trying to take your house. I don't care about your house. 2.2 million acres in New Mexico and all the stuff I went through with 2.2 million acres. I don't care about the 2.2 million acres, ladies and gentlemen. I only did that to show them how stupid their stupid laws were. Just go back and look at my reputation and compare mine to others. I've not overcharged you guys ever for anything. Go ahead, go back and look. The seminars, I took a hit on just about every single one. Because as I told somebody, because I was talking with someone today, an accountant, about the mortgages and about the mortgage default insurance and showing them how in the deed of trust everybody has mortgage default insurance. Give me a second. I think I may still have it pulled up. Let's see, that's one. Let's do that. Oh, these are YouTube. I don't want YouTube. Okay, that one. That one. I wasn't looking for YouTube.
Join
I'm
President
looking
Obama
for
and Democrats to
something
vote on
else.
Tuesday, November 8th. Make a plan to decide what time of day you'll vote and how you'll get there. Even better, make a plan to vote with a friend
Get
or
that.
family member.
I can't
Don't
stand
be
this
left out.
stupid commercial. I thought it was up here. I have a sample deed of trust. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. I want to show it to you because many of y'all have not seen it. Let's do the opening. Where is our style coupon? Deed of trust, promissory note. Deed of trust, promissory. Come on now. Okay. Now, no, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't the one. No, this is a sample deed, but it's not the California style deed. So I need the one that's like California, because all their deed of trust tells everybody their deed of trust. It's a did the deed of trust, y'all. Okay. Nope, can't find it. It is a PDF too. Infant term corpus Deed of trust. Let's lower that. Let's come here. I think this might be it. And if it is, we'll find out in a second. Oh, that's right. You know what the problem is? This particular web browser doesn't like it. Doesn't like it, y'all. Just don't like it. Wouldn't be prudent. Something ain't right. You see this right here? It says about 22 minutes. It's been saying that for a minute. Oh, no. We're alright. Okay. I thought it was the first one. So that one's okay. We can live with that. We can live. Gotta open this up. See, I got too many things up here, y'all. I can't even see past this stuff. So much stuff going on. Guys, I don't know who this is, so I gotta go and check out who this is singing. Let's minimize you. Oh, I can't tell who it is. This is Bryan Adams. You know, I thought everything I do it for you. That's the song I thought that was. I didn't even pay attention. I just saw Bryan Adams and I thought it was I Do It For You. Oh, Misty Blue. Dorothy Moore. Ladies and gentlemen. Misty Blue. This is the song. Come on. Dorothy. Let them know. Mr. Blue. Now she's going to let y'all know that she can sing. Okay. We're going here to this. This is it. Now most of you have a deed of trust. Okay. M or N. Let's go to N. Mortgage insurance. It means insurance protecting the lender against non-payment of or default on the loan. That's what mortgage insurance means. That's the definition. That's the law of the trust. You cannot come up or create another meaning for mortgage insurance. You can't say, well, it's only when the borrower gets hurt or injured or in the hospital. It doesn't say that, does it? It says default on the loan. Non-payment. Default on the loan. That's all it's for. That's what it's for. That's the law of the trust. I done told y'all about the law of the trust. I know I done told y'all. So we're going to go down to number 10. Now, some it's under P, but you see the numbers 5. Then you see number 7. And there's number 10. Mortgage insurance. Now let's see how long mortgage insurance go. I want y'all to pay attention to me because you're not going to get this information from anybody else. Go ahead and search the internet. Search YouTube. And see if anybody else has been talking about mortgage insurance before this man was talking about mortgage insurance. I told you, I heard Ronald Reagan talking about it in the 80s. So I knew it was there. I've heard realtors talking about mortgage default insurance. That's why you hear me calling it mortgage default insurance. Because that's exactly what it is. And look at this. Homeowner Protection Act of 1998. It's in the stupid deed of trust. But you guys don't realize you're the king of the trust. Your wishes, as is spelled out in this trust agreement, which you wrote. That's right, the deed of trust is written by the borrower. What you saying you didn't know, you didn't write nothing? Of course you did. You're the borrower. It's your deed of trust. So you better get to know what you wrote. Because you probably was drunk or something when you wrote it. So you better go over it to make sure they following the rules. Because this say mortgage insurance is there to protect you and the lender. Okay? You get to keep the home because you got insurance. Now, here's how I'm going to explain to you. You get in an accident. Okay? It's your fault. No, it's your fault. You the one who was text messaging. And you run into the back of somebody's car and they get whipped my flash. And they say, what the? And you say, oh my God. I'm so sorry. And you file insurance. You file a claim. And you got full coverage. Does the insurance just pay for his car? No. Does the insurance just pay for the little itty bitty teeny itsy witsy bitty bit of damage? No. You have full coverage, so they cover the whole car. Ladies and gentlemen, mortgage insurance is full coverage. You damage the house by not paying the mortgage. Guess what you get? You get to file a claim. The same as if you were in a car. You get to file a claim. Alright, I gotta go because it's 11 o'clock. And I gotta finish with Pharaoh's motion to the court to dismiss because he needs it by tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna finish it now. Ladies and gentlemen, again, 550 as of the 7th of November. I'll do one more video explaining about the infant estate and the cost for registering of the certificate as a memorial. Thank you once again. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you. And I will speak to you all later. Take care of yourselves. Oh, by the way, that's Heat Wave, everybody. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.